With a new and hopefully better year than 2020 beginning in just over a week, there's going to be some new CS investing options on the table. So today I'm going to cover all the potential upcoming investment options in CSGO and what to look out for. But before we get into it, once again, over 92% you homies watching are still not subscribed to the channel. Every time I mention this in a video, I get at least like tenfold the normal subs I get, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But if you do enjoy this video, or you do enjoy investing content or just CSGO content in general and have seen my videos before, or you're new, subbing really does mean the world to me and helps keep me going. And we're getting really close to 15k, so hitting that subscribe button would be greatly appreciated. But for now, let's get right into the video. The first thing that I want to talk about is the major, which I believe got pushed back for the time being, but with COVID vaccines seeming to become somewhat more available to the public, I hope that it's sometime within the first half of next year. But either way, the major has some great investment options, starting with gold stickers. So there's a lot to talk about with these. First of all, the supply is incredibly low. Specifically here, we're looking at the PGL Krakow 2017 stickers. Obviously, excluding stickers that are VAC banned, those are marked as red. So with many of these, there's less than 100 stickers in supply for each of the golds. To put this into comparison, many of the Cattle 2014 stickers have a couple hundred more in supply each, except for the highly sought after ones like the iBuyPower and Titan Hollow. So although there obviously is a much more diverse selection to choose from with the gold foils, there's still certain stickers to keep an eye out for. For example, some of the best players in the world, Simple, Zywoo, Nico, just some household names, are some good pickups. Just for example, the Simple 2017 Krakow Gold was only $40 at the beginning of the major and is currently over $2,000 and doesn't even sell on the Steam market. Now, keep in mind this is 3 years later and the sticker has had some drastic spikes, whether it was due to the major getting pushed back, which probably won't happen again unless COVID makes a huge comeback at the end of the year, but that ideally isn't going to happen. But just keep in mind a couple of things. Number one, these stickers are incredibly limited. Number two, they will be sold for cheap at the beginning of the major when people are just getting them and want to sell them for a quick buck. And considering many people hold on to sticker capsules to sell as an investment and don't open them, paired with the fact that many people are going to be applying these stickers and not holding onto them, it all just makes for a pretty solid investment choice if you're really patient. Stickers with unique designs, such as the Kashander Gold, are also really sought after, currently sitting at over $600 on the Steam market, while they started out merely around $10 or less at the beginning of the major. So just another thing to keep an eye out for. Good looking gold stickers and gold stickers of players that you know or are really popular or just good at the game. All major items are really good investment options, honestly, but gold stickers are definitely an underappreciated one and one people really don't consider, whether it's not in their budget or they just feel like investing in sticker capsules is simpler. I'll probably make another more in-depth video catering to specific major items once the major actually comes around, so be sure to stay subscribed for that. But next, let's talk about some different cases in the game. First of all, the CS20 case, one that I haven't talked about in a while that has quite a lot of potential. First of all, it's less than 10 cents on the Steam market currently. It's also in the non-prime drop pool, so it's not as active as a drop as something like the Clutch case, which despite having over double the quantity on the Steam market still holds the same price. So the CS20 case is also the only case with a classic knife, and considering the case was released for Counter-Strike's 20th anniversary, I don't think we'll be seeing a return of the classic knife at all in any new case unless it's for like a 25th anniversary or something like that. So with an extremely limited knife, a case that isn't in the prime drop pool, only in the non-prime drop pool, and could very well get removed from the drop pool entirely as it seems like it was meant to be limited for CS's 20th anniversary, the CS20 case has some great potential throughout 2021. And considering the case is only around 10 cents right now, it's a great time to get in. You can choose practically any amount of money you want to put in just because it's so cheap, and yeah, it's potentially a great investment for the future, really. Operation Broken Fang cases are another potentially great investment for the new year. I actually have already made a video going really in depth on them, so I'm not going to go too in depth here, but all you really need to know is that they're extremely limited. They have gloves that are sought after, but since they seem to be an Operation exclusive case, you cannot get them once the operation is over. But that doesn't mean these cases are just going to shoot up in price right after the operation ends. They might have some dips in the future, whether it's because a new operation comes out or whatever, but for the really long term, they're a great investment. In my other video talking about investing for the operation, I go into why they, along with other operation items, might have dips and spikes in the future, but if you're a true long-term investor, it's not something you really need to worry about that much. They shouldn't go down in price, as the supply of them is obviously just going to keep going down as people open more cases, and if they have sought after items in them, people are just going to want to buy them more and they'll have a pretty good price. But do watch that video if you want to learn more about why they'll dip and why they'll spike in the future, or just honestly leave a comment and I'll clear up any confusion. Previous operation items such as stuff in the Shattered Web collection, especially the cases and breakout cases as well, both two things I talked about in my previous investing videos, are both extremely limited, not dropped anymore, and considering the breakout case has a guaranteed butterfly knife and just recently tanked a bit in price because everybody was cashing out their investments for the new operation, getting in on the breakout case and Shattered Web case before the new year starts is a great option. The breakout cases were actually around 35 cents on the Steam market at the beginning of the year and are currently sitting around $1, so nearly tripling your investment over a year's time isn't really that bad, and in my opinion it seems to be one of the safer investments. Well, with gold major stickers it can be a bit more risky, but in the end keep in mind that this is an investment, so there's always going to be risk. But besides that, I think that does cover some of the main investment options of 2021. I obviously will make other videos like this throughout the year, going into specifics and stuff like that, but I think this was a good overall summary of what to look out for in 2021. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you did enjoy this video, but for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.